What's up, drugovi? Welcome back to Destination Hamzik. Today we will list the top 5 reasons you need to travel to and visit this hidden Eastern European gem nicknamed the harp-shaped land, Bosnia and Herzegovina. I'm originally from Bosnia, born and mostly raised there for half my life. Me and Steph explored the whole country in the summer of 2019 for 15 days. So with those interesting facts out of the way, let's check out why you came to this amazing video. But before we start, something that I won't even talk about, but something that is always mentioned, it's 2020, so if you think there's still a war here, then you shouldn't be traveling. Number 1, the scenery. Bosnia is a small country, but full of diverse landscapes to see and explore, from crazy mountains and curvy roads to flat river valleys, dense forests, snowy mountains, beaches, or one beach in Neum to be exact, waterfalls, rivers, lakes, parks. The scenery and environments of Bosnia are stunning, and a lot of them are untouched. Peručica is one of the last remaining primeval forests in Europe, and it's located in Bosnia. And if you're like me and had to Google primeval forest, well, it's a forest that has attained great age without significant disturbance and thereby exhibits unique ecological features that might be classified as a climax community. But if you're like me and needed to Google climax community, it's an old forest. Bosnia is a very green country, and if you like nature, then this is the place for you. Number 2, the history and architecture. And if you're like me, you had to Google and triple check your spelling on architecture. Bosnia has a rich history, and if I counted Wikipedia correctly, over 50 medieval castles to explore, with some of the best ones being in Jajce and Srebrnik that we explored on our journey, along with many others, and along with many underground crypts, houses, towns, buildings, churches, and mosques that are hundreds and hundreds of years old. Bosnia's history runs many generations, and it shows even today in the diverse buildings and structures that are spread throughout the country. You can run into neighborhoods with the Ottoman style of buildings as well as the Austro-Hungarian style and other styles that were the norm in one period or another in the country. One of the biggest examples of this is the architecturally diverse capital city of Sarajevo, which is also nicknamed the Jerusalem of Europe. If you want to learn more about some of the crazy history of these castles and buildings, check out my 20+ episodes in the Bosnia vlog series, where I explore these awesome structures and talk about the sometimes crazy and bloody history of them. The last king of the Kingdom of Bosnia was slain here. Oh my god. Look at this. Number 3, it's cheap. While you could still find expensive places if you're looking for them, most of Bosnia is very cheap. We stayed in awesome Airbnbs for $30 a night, and many that are way cheaper are available. The food, alcohol, transportation is all very cheap, but you still get the quality for a fraction of the price. Beer can be $1, a bottle of wine can be $3, food in restaurants is cheap, and there's a lot of it on your plate. You won't go broke traveling in Bosnia, but you will still greatly help out the economy. Tip is not a thing in the country, but after tipping, not only will they be extra grateful, most of the time after I would tip, they will give me extra beers on the house or even bring out complimentary dishes to try. So save up some money and come to Bosnia to live like a king. At least even if it's only for 2 weeks, and then you go back to paying $15 for a shitty Bud Light in your downtown city area.
How do you like the Bosnian bread?
Number 4, it's a great jumping off point. This ties in a little with the cheap part, but if you're planning a Balkan trip where you want to also travel and explore Croatia, Serbia, Montenegro, or other Balkan countries, flying into Bosnia would be a great way to save money on airplane tickets and other things. You could spend a few days here, explore, then either rent a car or get on a bus and drive a few hours to Croatia or the other Balkan destinations. Since many of these Balkan countries are smaller, you can drive between them fairly easy and quickly, and the drives, especially through parts of Bosnia, are stunning. In recent years, I have seen many people doing this and using Bosnia as a jumping off point to their Balkan and Eastern Europe travels and adventures. Before I reveal reason number 5, I want to say to stick around after number 5 because I'm feeling very generous and will reveal a bonus reason 6, why you should come to Bosnia that many people will love a lot. And the only reason I didn't put it in the top 5 is because I need a longer view duration. I know I'm but I love you. Number 5, adventure slash sports slash adventure sports. This is one that definitely isn't for everybody, and the only adventure sports I did on my visit was avoiding landmines while walking through a forest rumored to have landmines. But in recent years, many people and adventure seekers and adrenaline junkies and junkies in general have flown to Bosnia to partake in its crazy and dangerous adventure sports, including river rafting, canyoning, rappelling, extreme hiking, which is hiking crazy high mountains with 5 gallons of rakia strapped on your back. Along with adventure sports, there is also a slew of dark tourist activities that include gruesome war museum tours and war experiences. Also, Bosnia hosted the 1984 Winter Olympics, and there are mountains around Sarajevo that you can use for some crazy skiing and adventuring, including Bjelašnica, Jahorina, and Igman. And because I'm feeling generous, here's an extra bonus reason: the coffee and the food. Now, the food might not be as diverse as other parts of the world, especially like in America, where on one street corner you have Asian, Mexican, and Italian food along with Kentucky-style chicken. In Bosnia, it's mostly Bosnian food, and if you're not a vegetarian, then you will love it. Now, you can still find food from around the world in Bosnia. As an example, I found a fresh Mexican food restaurant in Mostar, but I usually stick to Bosnian foods because I love it, and because if you come all the way to Bosnia but don't eat Bosnian food, then you're missing out on the full experience. Bosnians eat a lot of meat like lamb and Bosnian sausages, and eat a lot of home bread that is delicious on the side. I will be creating a separate video on just the food of Bosnia coming soon to my channel. But along with the food, there is also the strong black coffee that is a custom to drink 3 times a day and is traditionally Turkish of origin. Looks like this, and did I mention it's very strong. Thank you guys for watching the top 5 reasons to visit Bosnia and Herzegovina. If you enjoyed the video, help us out and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next adventure.